Remember to click subscribe and notification button for more Ipoh's video.
Cooking Ipoh.
Hi, this is Cooking Ipoh. Ipoh will be uploading minimum 4 videos every week. You're going to find Ipoh's new video on every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday and Sunday. Sometime on Friday too, on my food vlog, yeah? Now, for the past 2.5 years, Ipoh has uploaded over 600 videos on my Cooking Ipoh YouTube channel. You can go and have a look when you have time. Now, recently, there's someone requesting Ipoh to make Ipoh Gai Si Hor Fan. If I translate it into English, it's going to be something like Ipoh shredded chicken rice noodle. Okay? Ipoh shredded chicken rice noodle soup is usually a soup, and this is a very nice dish, and many people actually like this a lot. You will be able to have a very clear soup. Yeah, usually it's a very clear soup, very sweet. And today I'm actually going to tell you what exactly is inside that particular soup. But of course, you can improvise using your way. Generally, the soup is made out of chicken stock. I have one big bowl of chicken stock here. Just to give it more fragrance, I will cook the broth together later with the prawn and with some added chicken feet. Yeah, I got 2 chicken feet extra. So just for, but all you need to understand is actually that broth is actually, the soup is actually made out of chicken broth together with prawn. Chicken plus prawn. Of course, you can also add in some soya bean, add in some jicama. Is it called jicama in Malay? It's called sengkuas. Is it sengkuang? Okay, so up to you. For me today, I'm using just purely chicken broth plus prawn. Some people may not know it actually has prawn inside. You will actually, when you eat the Gai Si Hor Fan, sometimes you will see a tinge of orangey color oil on top. That is actually coming out from the prawn. Okay, so today if you see my color a little bit stronger, it's because I put more prawn. Okay, prawn is more expensive. All right, so we have the chicken broth, we have the prawn. I'm going to show you how to make the broth. Of course, we need a bit of chicken. The shredded chicken is actually coming out from chicken breast normally. So I have some chicken breast later. I will put it into the broth to cook together as well, and then I'm going to shred it, yeah, into shredded slices. Of course, we have some hor fan. And take note, the hor fan usually they use is the very thin one like this, not the very broad one. It's very thin one. But to be very honest with you, my hor fan today is a little bit hardened because I bought it yesterday. Supposed to cook this dish yesterday, and it would be perfect if I cook it yesterday. But because yesterday I tapao some ayam penyet, so end up I'm going to make this video today. So this is also why my hor fan has become a little bit hardened. Never mind. Okay, now you will normally find some vegetable on this hor fan to eat with. Is usually the chives. This is the chives. Okay, just cut it into few centimeters like this. Let's start making it. It's actually very easy. Only thing is you have to spend a little bit of time to make the broth. Now we are going to start by making the prawn broth, and the trick is make sure your oil together with the wok is very hot before you throw in the prawn shell. Okay, we are going to make using a prawn broth using prawn shell. Make sure it's even smoky, yeah? Then only you put it in. So we will wait until it becomes smoky. Don't be a bit more generous with the oil, okay? Actually, before putting in the shell, we can actually saute the ginger, put in few slices of ginger. But you can know from the sizzling sound that the wok and the oil is already very hot. Try to infuse the oil with some ginger aroma. This will help to remove the fishiness from the prawn. Now, when you want to put in the prawn, because the prawn will contain a lot of water, be very careful, it will splatter. Especially the eyes, especially the prawn eyes. It is safest is to remove the prawn eye as well. Okay, use medium-high heat to really saute your prawn shell, and make sure your prawn shell is fully cooked. Fully cooked. If it's not fully cooked and you added in the water right now, I'm telling you, you're going to get some fishy smell from the prawn. So try to probably do this step right after you put in the prawn shell for probably about 2, even 3 minutes to really saute it nicely. Make sure everything is fully cooked and the prawns, the flavor, yeah, I can actually smell the flavor from the prawn shell right now. It's very, very fragrant. So we will come back shortly in probably about 2 minutes. And this is after about 2 to 3 minutes sauteing. You can see the prawn is becoming golden color. Okay, a sign telling you it's actually ready for you to put in the hot water. Why you want to use hot water? Because you don't want to try not to reduce the heat of your wok, so that the cooking process will be a lot more consistent. Okay, and you want to boil this. We need more broth here because my chicken stock I only have 1 big bowl. So I'm cooking for 3 adults, so I need 3 big bowls today. So I'm going to add another 1 bowl of hot water. Just let it boil, don't worry. Okay. Let it boil for about 2 or 3 minutes before I remove the prawn shell and add in the chicken broth. Add in the chicken broth. Let's come back shortly. So this is after boiling for about 5 minutes. Okay, you will see some prawn oil arising here, coming up, and also it becomes a prawn broth already. Now, given me, I will actually take out my prawn shell right now. You can, because I don't want the prawn flavor to be overpowering over the chicken stock. But this is my personal choice. If you want to let your prawn to continue cook with the chicken, up to you. There's no rules in Ipoh kitchen. You are not selling the food, you are cooking for your family. This is 1 big bowl of chicken stock. So 2 stock coming together, perfect. This is 2 chicken feet from my kampong chicken this morning. Few pieces of chicken breast. I will actually blanch the prawn later, yeah. So I'm going to bring this to a boil and let it boil for approximately 15 to 20 minutes at least. Now, because I'm using a chicken broth which is already done, if you don't have a chicken stock at home like me, then you probably want to put in a few more chicken feet and let this boil together for minimum half an hour. Okay. Of course, my chicken breast doesn't need that long time to be cooked, so I will actually remove the chicken breast once it is cooked, probably in less than 10 minutes. I will take it out and then I will start tearing them into shreds. But the chicken feet, I will let it remain here and let it cook. I'll probably add in a little bit more hot water and let it boil. Keep on boiling, okay? Just let it boil, it doesn't matter. You can use medium heat. Just let it boil for around 20-30 minutes, up to you. While waiting, some people sometimes they don't know how to do the measurement. I mean, I don't measure, seriously. I don't know how many of you actually measure at home. I don't know, it's just not in my blood. My mother never measure. My grandma never measure. Okay, this is how we cook in Malaysia Chinese family. We call this eyeballing, okay, or we say agak-agak, okay. Now, but I can also give you some ideas. Example, I'll be making 3 bowls of this soup later, okay, 3 bowls of this later. So I use this as the measuring cup then, yeah, about approximately 3 bowls of this, and probably a little bit more, because when this is boiling, it will keep on evaporating. So you do need to give it a little bit more water from the start to let it reduce. Okay, so just agak-agak, no need to be very persistent. And of course, if you don't have chicken stock at home and you want to make your chicken stock, you have to go back and look at how I make my chicken stock. You don't let it boil like this. You're supposed to let it simmer slowly for 1 hour. Today we don't have 1 hour. We're going to make use of the good 20 minutes. All right, this is the express version. This is why I let it boil. If not, you should not let it boil actually. Just let it simmer enough. This is after about the first 10 minutes of simmering. The chicken should be ready. So I'm going to take out the breast, the chicken breast. Let me double check. Yep. Yes, it's fully cooked inside. Taking out the chicken breast, and then I will actually tear them using my hands. I try to tear them using my hand to make it into chicken shreds, yeah, shredded chicken. Because actually many people use knife to cut. Seriously, the texture is different. Better to use your hand, but it will be hot, so you maybe want to wash it under running water later. Cool it down. Then only use your hand to really tear it off. Let me continue cook for another at least 10 minutes. Alright, here's the shredded chicken. It's quite hot even though I wash it under running water just now, but I use a fork, a combination between a fork and a spoon to tear off the chicken. It took me about 10 minutes. Alright, my broth has been simmering and actually boiling for the past about close to 20 minutes. Let me oil a little bit of white pepper. And it's almost there, so I'm going to cook the prawn. And you should not cook your prawn more than 3 minutes, unless it's some real giant prawns. So count for about 3 minutes, or you can just eyeballing. Look at the shape of your prawns. It should turn very whitish color and curl up. No more than 3 minutes. Then you remove the prawn. Okay, this is after about 3 minutes. The prawn should be fully cooked right now. Okay, whitish and curl up. Try not to overcook the prawns. Then this is the time where we can actually start to combine everything up. Oh, but of course you need to season this broth with some salt, right? A pinch of salt. No, you don't have to put fish sauce. I'm thinking if I want to put fish sauce or not. And I already put some white pepper just now. Basically, the broth is done. So let's start combining and making the hor fun. So we have 1 boiling pot of water. Make sure it's boiling. I'm going to put in a bit of oil, vegetable oil, and also a little bit of salt. And you can actually cook the amount of hor fun that you like, that you wanted. So put it in. Actually, the hor fun is already cooked, so you don't really have to cook for a long time. I will just cook for probably about 10 seconds or so, okay, and then we can take it out. If not, it can become too soft. Okay, take it out. Get ready the bowl. A bit clumsy here because the setting is not perfect. It's not like those hawkers. Okay, hor fun is here. So let me adjust the angle for you. Okay, so here's the hor fun, and I'm going to put in some shredded chicken in the middle, some prawns at the side, some chives. Oh, you can quickly blanch your chives if you like. Actually, it's very fast. Few seconds will do. I should have just blanched it together with the hor fun just now, but I'm not a hawker. Okay, put the chives on top. Hot, hot, hot. Right. You have something like this, and then I'm going to give it a bit of white pepper and pour over the hot soup on it. Okay, pieces of soup. Ooh. Right. Basically done. This is how it looks like. I will adjust the angle for you, and usually I will eat it with some chili padi. Yeah, it goes very well with chili padi. Okay, so here's Ipoh Kai Si hor fun. Now you see the orangey oil, you know what happened already. It actually came from the prawn broth. Okay, I hope you like my video. If you like my video, do share my video on your Facebook to your friends. Come to Cooking Ipoh Facebook fan page to click like and follow button. Follow Ipoh on Instagram and subscribe to Cooking Ipoh YouTube channel. Thank you very much. Bye bye.